Yo, welcome everyone to another episode of the Chronicles of Priludius. I I don't know if I'm actually going to call it that, but it's got a little bit of a nice ring to it, right? I've been feeling a little under the weather. I felt that way all weekend. I feel that way today. So apologies if I'm super congested or sniffing a lot or just sort of uh, lower energy than I usually am. That's that's why. But I've got a nice cold glass of water right here with me. I've got my dog looking after me, and I've got a game to play. So let's jump into Priludius' save file. And I thought I'd start off today. Earlier today, some friends wanted a recap of recent episodes of Priludius' journey, so I wrote something up for them. And I figured I'd go over it here at the beginning to start us off. All right. Priludius II found a book that hints at the location of a legendary pistol. He then searched the area but couldn't find anything and decided to come back when he was a higher level and it was safer to continue searching. He was also exploring a historic site when he discovered that it's filled with giant clams that, if he carelessly steps into them, will teleport him across the world to a very dangerous place. He quickly gave up on trying to safely explore, but plans to go back there and try to be more careful. Priludius also found a becoming nook at the bottom of the rusted archways. This will allow him to upgrade his cybernetics. He also found a night vision cybernetic for sale at the 6-day stilt, and so his next immediate goal is to buy night vision, return to the becoming nook, and start his long journey of becoming a fully kitted out cyborg. Finally, a moment of silence, please, for the loss of our loyal hound Hylius. Hylius was bravely fighting beside Priludius when he took multiple bleeding wounds from a quilpede. We managed to fell the quilpede, but a goat folk bully was just out of Priludius' sight and finished Hylius off before we could get him to safety. We will always remember our faithful friend, and now vow to exterminate all goat folk we find in retribution. So there you go. That's the story so far, and like I said, we had, at the end of last stream, we had found this guy selling night vision for 245 drams of fresh water. That is more than I remember it costing, but let's see if we can make it happen. You see, this is what plastifer jerkins are for. This is why you carry them around. This is why you pick them up even though they weigh 20 pounds. They are worth so much money. And just with that plastifer jerkin, actually, we can get the night vision cybernetic implant and then some. Let's keep going through and sell off anything else we might want. Do we have Tinker 1? I mean, it's pretty good to have a data disk for an Issachar rifle, but it's a little useless to us if we don't actually have Tinker. Let's see, we have some grenades that I'm probably never going to use because I always forget about grenades. We have some torches, which, if I remember right, we have a floating glow sphere, so isn't this just wasted weight? And we're also about to install some cybernetics, so let's hold on to them for now, just in case. Oh right, we have this electrified steel dagger, which we've been holding on to in case and until Hylius dies. Well, Hylius died. So, it's probably still better than what we have equipped, so let's get a chem cell in there, which I have none of. I'll figure that out. We've got Milo, our Joppa recoiler. We've got a pickaxe. I don't actually remember where I got that. We've got some trade goods, which I will hang on to because there's no reason to get rid of them now that we're just selling this plastifer jerkin. And we've got some water containers. Alright, let's get that night vision, and we will be way full on water now. Yeah, we're carrying almost 200 drams of fresh water, so not not where I usually like to be. I usually like to have 100 drams less than this, because carrying around water is just carrying around weight. So let's start trying to rectify that. Actually, if I remember correctly, this is one of the only playthroughs I've had where I actually have a jeweler at the stilt. So let's see if I can find a jeweler. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Yes, this is exactly what I want. We've got some armor and weapons, which is not what we're here for. We are here for the gemstones, and we would be here for other stuff, but I guess they only... yeah, they're a jeweler. They carry gemstones. That makes sense. I said I want basically 100 water less than what I'm currently carrying, so let's just pick up one rough agate gemstone, and there you go. That was like 30 pounds off our shoulders now. It's pretty good. Okay, so we picked up the night vision goggles, but in order to actually install them in our body, which I say night vision goggles, it's night vision implant. In order to actually install it in our body, we need to go down here, which, I mean, we don't need to go here exactly, but we need to find a becoming nook, and this place holds the only becoming nook I've actually found. It's pretty close to Joppa, so I'm thinking, how about we start off by just recoiling to Joppa, and then we can walk up to the rusted archways. Sound good? Sounds good to me. Oh yeah, what are we carrying? We're carrying a carbide dagger, which has 7 penetration and 1d6 damage. Will we, once we have a sell for it, want to replace that with our electrified steel dagger? It has 7 penetration, 1d4 damage, and then when powered, it deals an additional 3 to 4 electrical damage on hit. And that electrical damage can bounce from enemy to enemy, or from enemy to ally, but that doesn't matter to us when we don't have any allies. I think we will probably want to use the electrified steel dagger, especially if we make it to Bethesda Souza, because there we'll find a bunch of enemies that that have really high AV. Sorry, my dog is eating something directly under me, and it's very distracting. I don't know what he's doing. I think he thinks there's something under the couch, but there's nothing there. Okay, he's coming up on the couch with me, or else he's just gonna keep being weird. Nah, he's still being weird. Anyway, let's recoil to Joppa. A for abilities, recoil, we use Milo, which is our Joppa recoiler, and we are transported. Now, just for the heck of it, let's see what this merchant has. Really nothing we're interested in. But you know, we haven't been here in a while. It's nice to just check in with old friends. Huh. Oh, so I have been to Gritgate on this save file, right? Because that's how I know that the Barathromites say I must plumb a cave called Golgotha before joining them. Do they? Yes, yes, Otho might. Argive pauses for an uncomfortably long time. Well, good luck. That's how I interpret that message. Okay. So now we're at Joppa. Let's head up to the Rusted Archways. And we have gotten lost. We are level 13, so not as hardy as I would like to be. But we do have Menacing Stare, which is a nice defensive ability to make creatures run away from you. Let's take a moment to organize my skills, my abilities. I have Charge, I have Mark Target, Defensive Stance. Let's pair that with Aggressive Stance. Menacing Stare, I'm never going to want to harvest plants, so let's make sure to put something here that I actually will use. Right? Does that show up on my ability bar? No, it ends with Menacing Stare. So let's get Recoil out of there, so that Juke can be there. Yes, Juke is a good evasive skill. Let's reload quickly and start shooting at this turtle. I hit the wall. Nice. Let's mark the target, try and improve our accuracy. Hit the turtle, good. Hit the turtle again, good. Hit the turtle again. Alright, it's injured, wounded. I really don't want to be facing 3 turtles at once. So fortunately, if I remember kindergarten correctly, turtles are pretty slow. So let's just run from them, huh? Run and fire, because they may be a little bit scary, but they do have XP inside them. They are XP pinatas, and I want what's inside. Alright, that is 1 down. Mark this target. He's keeping up with me. Oh. Lost sight of him behind the tree. Okay, they are getting a few hits in. Okay. Now, I don't really want to keep running this way because there's some asphalt here, which I will get stuck in, and then I think it'll drop my quickness. It'll definitely drop my dodge value, so they'll be able to hit me with basically every attack they make. So I'm just gonna take another step over here, mark this last turtle. Oh, he's trying to hit me, but he's just not good enough. Good. And so I've taken care of the Great Turtle Threat 2025. Sorry, my laptop just went to sleep because I forgot to activate amphetamine. Now that we're roughly safe, let's cook up a meal, preserve our fresh foods, whip up a meal, and now we just explore until we're no longer lost. A salt hopper. Yeah, these things are no joke. But they don't have too much armor, so you can do decent damage to them. But they can do decent damage to you, but it doesn't matter. They can't do any damage to you when they're dead. Alright. Continuing to explore. Another turtle. Turtles are just... Turtles are so 5 minutes ago. I would rather be targeting the salt hopper, especially because he's stuck and can't dodge my attacks. There you go. Alright, going through the asphalt. See, I got stuck then. Some salamanders, which are not hostile to me right now, and another turtle. Cool. Yes, I know I'm stuck. No, you don't need to go all the way back over there to continue exploring. I just want to go from map to map. Remember Priludius? We discussed this, map to map until you're no longer lost. Alright, we've got some snapjaws. Let's zoom in on the action and start handling them. They are handled. Let's see what they dropped. Black robes and a club and a couple of corpses. Nothing too terribly interesting for me. Okay. Kindle-thumbed Snapjaw Scavenger emits flaming ray from his hands, and now I'm on fire. So, I'm going to assume that his ghostly flames have a decently long cooldown, and I'm not going to worry too much about taking him out quickly. I'm going to worry about putting myself out quickly. I'm going to rest in place to put out the fire. There we go, my temperature is back down from 300 and something to 100 and something, and now I'll deal with the enemy. I have lost sight of him. I don't know where he would have gone. And I'd really like to take care of him quickly. There he is. And he's dead, and all I get for my trouble is a lousy iron dagger. Heal up, keep exploring. Oh, wait. Guys, stop, hang on, I'm gonna make it so that, well, I guess auto-explore through trivial enemies is pretty convenient. It can bite you a bit when the trivial enemies can shoot fire out of their hands. But see, we're getting 1 XP from these snapjaws, and that's not even the lowest amount of XP you can get. Like, if I level up one more time, I will literally be getting 0 XP from the snapjaws. So there is pretty good reason to ignore 14 grams of fresh water and a salve injector. That's not bad. There's pretty good reason to ignore trivial enemies. I can't rest because there's a trivial enemy. Yeah, that, ignoring works with auto-explore, but not for resting. Did I miss anything? There's a Desert Chris here. That could be worth a little bit of money. I already checked that chest. I wouldn't mind actually picking up a chest to store somewhere, to have somewhere to store my items. Okay, I'm just gonna go from map to map. I discover Nawar ruins. Okay, nothing threatening on the map. Let's pick up some honey. Do I have a water skin of honey that's collecting honey? No, I don't. Let's remedy that, shall we? Because honey really is... Actually, I'm thinking of cider. Cider is pretty good for collecting for money. Cider and wine. Honey is pretty decent for, what do you call it? For cures to diseases. Um, which we haven't contracted any diseases this playthrough yet, but we also haven't been to Golgotha yet. He's still alive. Alright, I would just really like to stop being lost. Okay, gonna hammer away at this turtle. Why waste ammo? Reload. What do I see? Why did I stop? Another turtle. Oh, I think that sound I hear every once in a while is him tightening his carapace, which increases his AV by some amount. Strange tubes, that's probably just a stupid folding chair, yep. I would mark that as scrap, but I don't have the dismantle ability yet. I thought I had gotten it last time, but no, I just got the Tinker, what do you call it, skill tree. And what's in this jar? Bottle. Cider. Yeah, I was saying just now, cider is pretty good for money, so let's collect that. And we'll set it to auto-collect cider so that whenever we pass by any unowned bottles of cider, they'll just be put in our inventory. Stun rods are good for disassembling for bits. And there's a lot of snapjaws here. Ooh, books. Oh right, we're in a ruin. I forgot where I was briefly. Okay, a snapjaw warrior. Less trivial, but still trivial apparently because I didn't stop auto-exploring. Let's just try taking care of him. And he is taken care of handedly. There's a pitcher here, it's empty. Some of my equipment cracked, but I'm pretty sure that's a temporary thing. I don't really know how it heals itself, but it does. And this is a blue chest, which makes no difference, but I prefer carrying around or putting down a blue chest for my own stuff. So let's go back and pick that up. It should still, even though I think blue means it's called an iron chest, dull steel, it still only weighs 2. Oh, right, because there's a dagger inside, so let's just take everything out of it, and then we'll get the chest itself. Cool. And now whenever we find some place we want to call home, we will put the chest down and we'll have a place to store all our stuff. I would so like to not be lost anymore. I regain my bearings and I start bleeding. I don't know in what order that happened, but I'm not happy with it either way. Hungry, so eat. And now that we're not lost anymore, we can make the rest of the trip to the rusted archways. And there's some enemies here. That's surprising, because I've been here before, so I would have thought that all of the enemies are already taken care of. Ooh, fresh, pure sap. Why did I leave that behind? Well, let's take care of some boar. My accuracy is not the best, but doesn't need to be to deal with these chumps. Okay, same thing as before. Let's set it to auto-collect. Oh, it is auto-collecting, so I should be able to just, you collect 1 dram of sap from the north in your water skin. Yeah, I know. Why did you stop exploring just to tell me that? Don't know. Turrets. What did I do? Did I just charge straight down the stairs without actually looking at what was on the surface? Because this is not a safe place. Salty sap. Oh, I remember saying those... Actually, I think I do remember saying those turrets are super dangerous. Let's not engage them. But for some reason, a lot of them are dead now. Not all of them. So let's mark this one musket turret, because musket turrets are easy. Now let's see if we can sort of cheese this a little bit, because they're all in a line. They are chain gun turrets, but they are all in a line. And chain guns aren't the best at distance. So let's see if we can race them, DPS race them. Okay. That went pretty darn well. The sun's going down, so my vision is getting closer and closer. But we're going to rectify that soon with, night vision. Space. Welcome, Doctor. Thank you for joining me. Alright, and we're almost to level 14. Let's pick up all this ammo, let's pick up this dagger and vine wafer and nothing else. This dagger and water skin and nothing else. Let's read this ring mail. And we get a little bit of lore, which nothing was noted in our journal, so none of the lore is new, but still cool to see. And when we stop exploring, well, hang on. What are we wearing on our body? Carbide plate armor. Yeah, I'm not picking up ring mail. What is this milky tube? Blaze injector. That'll help with Bethesda Souza so that we don't get... If we get frozen, we can inject ourselves with this and become unfrozen immediately. There are other effects to it, but that's its main utility to us. You didn't read any of the recap? Well, I read the recap out loud at the beginning of this stream, but basically we lost our dog. We found some night vision that we want to implant in our skulls. How can you inject yourself if you're frozen? Let's just say that you have some sort of I don't know, some sort of mechanism that'll inject yourself for you. Yeah, our dog died. We found night vision, and now we're going back to the Becoming Nook to implant it in our skulls. We found a place full of giant clams that when you step into them, they teleport you to a really scary part of the world, so I ran away from that place, but I'm feeling a bit braver today, so I want to go back there. And I think that was it. Okay, that's all those chests. And this stupid boar. Okay, that went well. What if you eat the clam? It's a giant clam, so I don't think I can eat it. But, you know, I wouldn't rule it out. If I have the opportunity to eat the clam, I will try to do so. Okay, Becoming Nook. Are we standing on it? Where is it? Oh, it's in this door. So we can't actually see the computer itself. So let's go to the one that we can see. Welcome, aristocrat, to a Becoming Nook. You are one step closer to grand unification. Please choose from the following options. Sure, let's learn about cybernetics. Your curiosity is admirable, aristocrat. Cybernetics are bionic augmentations implanted in your body to assist in your self-actualization. You can have implants installed at becoming nooks such as this one. Either load them in the rack or carry them on your person. Load them in the rack. Actually, what does that mean? Oh, the cybernetics rack right next to the nook, I assume. How many implants can I install? Insightful question, aristocrat. Each implant has a point cost, and the total point cost of your installed implants can't exceed your license tier. My license tier is currently 2. I have 2 points used, so if I don't upgrade my license tier, that's it. I can't install any more cybernetics. You can upgrade your license tier at a nook by spending cybernetic credits. I have cybernetic credits. Aristocrat, your question is most finely uttered. You may freely install and uninstall implants at a nook, though some implants are destroyed when uninstalled, or can't be uninstalled at all. Yeah, I think we get the picture. One more. How many implants can I install? Each implant has a point cost. Yeah, this is what he just said. So, let's go ahead and upgrade our license, because if I try and install night vision, it'll say I don't have enough points, so please upgrade your license. So let's do that. I have 2 credits, so let's upgrade my license once and twice. Now install cybernetics, and I can use all of the credit budget I have left to me to install night vision in my face. Installing night vision, interfacing with nervous system, complete. You have gained the activated ability night vision. Yes. It's saying the same thing. Congratulations, your cybernetic implant was successfully installed. You are becoming. I am becoming. Okay, so now that we have night vision, let's put away our glow sphere, because we don't need that anymore. And you can see, it might be hard to see on YouTube, becoming what? We are becoming. I don't understand what you don't understand. We're becoming. You can see that around this campfire, like up until here, I'm outlining the edge of what I can see without night vision. And then starting with this square, it has a little green shading, and you can see green shading all around here as well. Now, with this night vision, I'm pretty sure my night vision range, my field of view at night, is the entire screen. So I don't need to worry about torches anymore. I don't need to worry about glow spheres. In fact, I can sell the floating glow sphere that I'm currently using. And yeah, it's just a whole lot more convenient, especially for a ranged build, because if you're in a ranged fight at night, you know, you are limited to hitting only what's really close to you if you're relying on a torch or a glow sphere. With night vision, you can pick things off from way far away, assuming you have the accuracy, you know. Alright, that was objective 1. Now, to be frank, I really, really want to try this historic site again, Karatara, because those clams, they really shouldn't scare me as much as they do. They can't do anything to me unless I step into them. The problem is I accidentally stepped into them twice, and I don't trust myself to not do it again. But I'm gonna take that chance, because historic sites often have cool stuff that I want to make sure that I get. So let's keep going down. And let's take another look at these clams. Giant clam and member of the Battery-born sect. So this clam is not only a clam, it's also a cultist. Giant waveform half-shells of calcium are dusted with moss and algae. They lie at an open, welcoming angle, and the portal muscle at the center palpitates with spatiotemporal regularity. Can you kill the clams? Yes, you can. You just... Normally, to attack something, I would press down right now, and it would attack. Why does everything say perfect at the bottom? That is their health. They are in perfect health because they haven't been damaged yet. If I... Oops, I pressed the Windows key. If I were to press down right now, instead of attacking downward, I would walk downward, and that would teleport me. But if I hold control and press down, now I'm force attacking, and I don't penetrate its armor, so I do no damage. Don't penetrate, don't penetrate. Let's just hold until he dies. There we go. I missed him saying anything but perfect health. There. I did a little damage to this guy, and now he's not perfect, he's fine. Let's keep killing these guys because they scare me. And I guess before we go down, let's have a bite to eat. Cool. Let's continue on down? Yes. Okay. Exploring? No, we've already fully explored this floor. Heading down the stairs. Exploring? Nowhere further to explore. That probably means, yes, there's a dead end here with some clams. I'm just gonna force attack both of them, being very careful. What? Oh, apparently while I was holding the force attack button, a null worm appeared. Look. Apparently at some point during the time I was just holding the button to force attack, a null worm appeared. I started attacking it, I killed it, and then I destroyed its corpse. So, I wish it would stop, like, even though I'm holding the key to force attack, I wish it would stop if it sees, like, if my situation changes. That would be nice. Okay, there's several giant centipedes here. That possibly means there's a giant centipede nest. So I'm just gonna come check this little nook up here. Yep, there's a giant centipede nest. And 250 XP. That's nice. Continue exploring. Empty water skin is always nifty. Bandage, I always forget to use those when I'm bleeding. Okay, another dead end due to a clam. Let's kill it. Let's kill that one. Let's kill that one. And now let's keep auto-exploring. Nope, another dead end. Huh. Okay. Still a dead end. And yet I don't see any clams blocking my path to destroy and undead the end. I'm not sure where to go now. Oh wait, isn't there on my map? Yeah, there's a staircase down. Okay, so on my mini map here also, it looks like there's something here, a room maybe, but I don't, well, I could, here, this is a good opportunity to show something off. I have a pickaxe. Let's equip my pickaxe. No, let's equip my pickaxe in my primary hand. And then I'm gonna press the auto explore button again. Okay, because it didn't auto dig through any of the walls, even though I have a pickaxe equipped when I auto explore, that basically tells me there's nothing more to find even if I start digging through walls. I'm pretty sure if if the game knew that there was some room somewhere hidden in the darkness of this map, and I could pickaxe to it, it would do so when auto-exploring with a pickaxe equipped. Alright, heading down. Cool. 3 strata deep. And we have found something. We stop exploring because we see a bear. Well, that's a decent reason to stop exploring. Can he see me, though? Because, like, I'm in total darkness. I guess he can. His night vision's pretty good. Okay, bear's dead. Keep exploring. There are clams on this floor. Yay! Clams. Is that cheating? Anything the game lets you do isn't cheating. Like, except pressing this button. This is the wish menu, and this is literally your list of cheats. Like I said, I only bring this up. I'm not going to dwell on wishing because I never do it, but you know, with the exception of wishing, anything the game lets you do isn't cheating, because the game isn't going to take it easy on you, so why take it easy on the game? Alright, one more floor down, and that is a legendary chest right there. Let's see what's in it. A cybernetics credit wedge, which means that this is the bottom floor of this historic site. Whenever you find a cybernetics credit wedge, that means that this is the last floor of the site. Let's pick that up because it's really really good. Well, Doctor, the auto-exploring to a hidden thing is like, it's assuming you can hear something on the other side of this wall, or like you can sense there's a draft or something. Like, I actually don't know if it'll do it perfectly, but if your character can sense an opening nearby, it'll pickaxe through it. He'll pickaxe through it. Anyway, here is our legendary. Where are we? We are in the historic site that is full of scary clams that were teleporting me to distant parts of the world. I've just been very careful of the clams this time around, and my reward is that I have a mask. Yeah, scary. They are scary. They almost ended this run twice. My reward is that I get something to wear on my face that gives me +1 toughness, which is also pretty good, but also electrical generation. So I don't really know what electrical generation does, so let's take off our Vinewood Sat mask, and we have gained the ability Discharge and also Power Devices. Let's take a look at those. Or first, let's take a look at our effect? No. Electrical generation. Yeah, let's take a look at this. You accrue electric charge that you can discharge to deal damage. Maximum charge 4,000, blah blah blah. Can discharge all held charge for 1d4 damage per 1,000 charge. So, oh, did you put on a gentling mask, Ryan? That's rough. It basically says in the description, don't put this on, but, you know, curiosity got the better of you, I guess. You can drink charge from energy cells and capacitors. You gain 100 charge per point of electrical damage taken. Okay, but you also accrue base 100 per charge per turn. And you can provide charge to equipped devices that have integrated power systems. Okay, well, I don't think I have anything that has integrated power systems. Yeah, read the instructions. But, you know, how else do you learn? Something Something shot a confused ray at me while I was auto-exploring. That doesn't... That scares me. Okay, but before I keep exploring, there's a beetle here who needs to be taken care of. There we go. A giant beetle. Another one. Okay. Why did I stop exploring? You see a giant beetle and stop exploring. I don't see a giant beetle. I see a giant beetle nest. That's something different. Okay, this stupid clam. Okay. I'm gonna take a step backwards so that if I kill this beetle and then accidentally take another step forward, I don't step into the clam. Let's try and get to the nest without taking any steps we don't need to. And let's read this statue here. Ooh, Reshef lore. At Starfarer's Key, Reshef consulted with mysterious strangers and learned the secrets of the Gyre. By cause of the misdeeds of the elder Sods and Sultans, star beings had levied a curse on Qud. Reshef vowed to make right from this wrong and redeem our doomed world. So, that's some interesting lore. Basically, the world is shitty right now because of the sins of past people. And somehow Reshef found a way to make that better. I'm guessing we're gonna want to find whatever Reshef did to make it better because things are getting bad again. The gyre widens, people have told us. And they seem upset about it. Is this Reshef as well? No, this is a random sultan. Okay, continue auto-exploring. Ooh, a legendary giant clam. That's what's been sending out confuse rays. So, is this guy hostile towards me? He is, but he's also immobile. He's disliked by crabs. He's hated by this random village. Giant waveform half shells of calcium are dusted with... Yeah, okay, so even though he's a legendary, he still has that stupid ability to teleport me to places that I don't want to go. So let's do the same thing and just force attack him from right here. Okay, I can get through his armor. So I'm just gonna hold that button, and there we go. He's dead. We gained some rep. He didn't drop any loot because he's a stupid, stupid clam. Oh, there's a knoll worm. Let's kill the knoll worm. Cool. And I see nothing else. What is making that sound, though? There is some stuff through this fence, it looks like. Through that fence and then through that tree. So, let's equip the pickaxe. Oh, by the way, Doctor, did you see that I named my Joppa recoiler Milo? I told you I would name the next thing Milo. What your reputation with crabs is, it's, I mean, probably pretty bad, assuming you've ever eaten any of their people. Okay. Stupid, stupid clam. It's still alive. Do not take your finger off the control button. Okay, now we're just going through the door. It's not still there. Okay, good thing we did a little bit more reconnaissance, because Anna says, yay, yay! We found a chest. There's nothing good in the chest, but it's a chest. Oh, and even taking everything in the chest will put us over our encumbrance limit, so that kind of sucks. Nowhere else to explore. Cool, let's take off our pickaxe, put on our longsword. And we're done with this place. We conquered our fears of the crabs. Not crabs, clams. We killed a legendary clam for some reason. Don't know why we killed him or what he was legendary for, but we did it. And we got a little XP, so we're a little bit stronger than we were before. Still not level 14 strong, but strong. What would be a good next thing to do? There's a fun little quest we can do in Bela, the village of the deer people. I didn't pick it up from the 6-day stilt, but we can head back up there now to go get it. I noticed some ruins nearby. Yeah, I have 14 or 15 spare weight that I want to fill up. Let's not be hungry, and okay, we find an Isakari rifle. Welcome, Kyle. Can you get a recap of the recap of the recap of the recap? No, unfortunately, the Inception does not go that deep. Well, let's see. How would I word that? Let me take a moment to try and figure out what that would sound like. So I was telling my wife earlier today about how I was telling Rob about how I told JD what happened in Qud last week. There. That's the recap of the recap of the recap of the recap. Okay. Let's just shoot these guys. Did I kill both of them at the same time? That's pretty cool. Oh, no. He's alive. He's really not a big threat. He's probably trivial difficulty. But, no reason to underestimate him. If he were trivial, then I would be able to keep exploring. So he's not trivial, he's average. Isakari, what are they called? Raiders aren't even easy, they're average. Is my top still spinning? Yeah, but I think it's gonna fall over any second now. Okay. I should probably reload. Hang on, let me reload. There, now auto-explore. More Reshef lore. In 1 AR, Reshef closed the gates to the Tomb of the Eaters, abdicated the throne, and dissolved the Sultanate in order to lift the curse of the Gyre. Okay. So, we knew that Reshef had closed the Gyre. We knew that Reshef had abolished the Sultanate. I didn't know that he closed the Gyre by us abolishing the Sultanate. That's pretty cool. That's good information to have. Lots of auto-explore. Isakari Rifler. No, not Rifler. Raider. You know what? I was gonna say he's so easy, let's just go take care of him in melee, but I think while I was looking at the glass of water I was about to pick up and drink, I think he just died. So yeah, they say he's average difficulty, I say he's trivial. Okay, back on our way to the 6-day stilt. Lost, regain your bearings by exploring your surroundings. I am drinking water, because I haven't been feeling well recently. Why is the music getting louder? It just always kind of goes crazy when you're in the salt dunes. So we're lost in the salt dunes. Being lost in the salt dunes really isn't that bad. There are only a few enemies worth worrying about, specifically dawn gliders, who can set you on fire from a distance. Other than that, and there's like no terrain to get in the way of your view, so if you just auto-explore, you go to the left, you go to the right, and you've seen the whole place. Okay. Tumbling pod. Shai Halud. Is that what the music makes you think of? There are giant salt worms in this game. They're called salt krakens, and they're pretty intimidating. I think if you just they aren't hostile to you, but if you stand in their path, they will one-hit kill you as they just gobble you up. Okay, let's donate some books to the library for XP. There we go. Now we're 14. And it's not really going to help me very much, but it will help me control my encumbrance. I'm gonna get disassemble. It's not the most exciting thing, but it'll let me get rid of all of this scrap that I don't have because I now remember dropping it. Oh, okay. It'll let me get rid of all of this scrap. So now it'll automatically disassemble all this scrap, so I don't have to do what I'm doing right now and hold the space bar to have it disassemble. What else do I want to disassemble? I want to disassemble folding chairs, so let's mark folding chairs as scrap. I want to disassemble plastic trees, let's mark them as scrap. Oh, and I can disassemble a broken folding chair as well. That's good to know. So yeah, now I'm down to 232 pounds, which I really like disassemble because if you're out and about and you've hit your weight limit, it's a really easy way to quickly get below it again without having to really think about stuff too much. What are we here for? We did pick up some Reshef lore, so let's talk to this person who loves hearing about all things Reshef. Those are the two pieces of Reshef lore that we learned recently. And now we're almost to level 15, so books and Reshef lore are really useful for leveling up. In fact, some people say hold on to all your books until you get to the point in the game where it's more difficult to level up, because unlike everything else in the world, you know, if you're level 30 and you kill a Snapjaw scavenger, you won't get any XP for it. But if you're level 30 and you turn in a book, you get the same amount of XP as you would have at level 10. So really the min-maxiest thing to do is to hold on to your books. I never do, though, because I could die at any moment. I don't plan for the future. Okay, let's talk to this person. Hold a moment, friend. Are you looking for work? This is Luli Hart, Hindran Pariah. There is little more to the slight deerkin than a bundle of spindly limbs, patchy pale green fur, and tooth-white skin. I almost said toothpaste. Also, I don't know how to read. That's true. I have no use for books whatsoever. Despite being one of the dune's more delicate creatures, they perch on their hooves with easy composure. Interesting. Hold a moment, friend. Are you looking for work? I am. Actually, who likes you? You are disliked by Barathromites, so I'm not gonna do the water thing with you. Lovely. Take a seat. Chew the bark with me, and I will tell you what I know. Actually, this game would be quite a challenge if you couldn't read. Yeah, this, I would actually maybe say impossible if you couldn't read. I've heard tell that my ancestral hometown, Bay La, is in some kind of trouble. They've opened their borders for the first time I know of, and are specifically seeking to hire Kendrin, that's their word for outsiders like you. Would you be willing to go to see what they need? Who are you? My name is Luli Hart. The blood of the Hindran runs through my veins, but 2 of my 3 parents were Kendrins, so that blood is dilute and salt-brined from being born out here. Dilute, salty blood. Heh. I don't know why she hid like that, but alright. How do you know Bela's in trouble? My water goes to scouts to keep a distant eye on Bela, to make sure that it is still there, still safe. I have never been within a parasang of my people's land, but I know exactly where the once Hindran village stands. I will share this knowledge with you if you agree to consider whatever their request may be. Does this game work with a screen reader? Don't know. So if it does, maybe not impossible. If Sandy counts as a screen reader. One of these days I'll do a stream where Sandy reads everything and does her best to narrate what I'm doing. Even though she's never really taken a look at this game and probably would have no idea what's going on. Why do you care? Even blood as thin as mine ties me to the Servidian meadow. The Hindran may not say so, but they are my family. Why don't you go there yourself? I am not welcome in Bela. My blood is not pure, and I was not born in the meadow. These things make my name as salt in the mouths of true Hindran. They are misguided, but they are my misguided family. They stagnate as Qud changes around them. I worry. Very well, I will go to Bela as you ask. Bless you, friend. I feel better knowing that at least one Kendran will reach back to aid my kin. They are on the cusp of a new fate, and I wish to see it while I yet live. Let me advise you of Bela's location, and here is a little chew boon for your trouble. Yay, I got a yonder cane. So, this yonder cane is one of the reasons to take this quest, even if you don't plan on doing the quest. Yonder cane is really good. Let me see if I can find it. Actually, let me just search for it. Yonder cane. The fluted stem of tasseled yonder brush bends to a far point out of focus. So I thought maybe it would tell you what happens, but if you eat this, it'll teleport you immediately to a random point on your current screen. So it's kind of a get-out-of-jail-free card, except it's random and not entirely reliable, but if you've got nothing else, go with what you got. Okay, while we're here, let's take another look at the Gutsmonger, because, wow, that's a lot of goat folk. I did swear revenge on all goat folk, but could it kill you? No, I don't think it can teleport you into a wall or something. I'm not going to attack a bunch of neutral goat folk in the center of the only town that is worth anything to me at this point. Yeah, let's check the Gutsmonger. Okay, they have more night vision and a bunch more stuff that I don't know what it is. So I'm going to pay them to identify maybe all of it. Okay, a fire suppression system. Giant hands, I've heard, is pretty cool. For ages they dreamed, the hands must grow. In the soft luster of a laboratory, the dream was realized. You can wield two-handed weapons in one hand. That sounds pretty nice, but it requires 3 license points. I only have 2 in my pocket and none otherwise. And I don't know, it doesn't go with my with what I'm sort of working towards. Pentaceps, I think that means my charge goes further. Yes. The quartet of knee joint extensors gain the assistance of a synthetic fifth. That's pretty cool. So just an additional muscle. And stabilizer arm locks. That is something I want. License points 2, so I could go back to the Becoming Nook and install it. Chrome clasps fasten arm joints to emulate the stillness of unlife. For the purposes of determining your accuracy with ranged attacks, your agility is treated as if it were 6 points higher. No, you can't dual wield rifles by two-handed weapons. It only means melee weapons. I think. It didn't say melee weapons. Hang on. You can wield two-handed weapons in one hand. You know what? Let's Google this. Caves of Qud, giant hands. If the implantee also has the akimbo skill, they will fire all equipped pistols, rifles, bows, and or heavy weapons whenever they use missile weapons. This ability applies to all hands, not just the hand the giant hands are installed on. Oh, this capability also extends to missile weapon slots, allowing one to wield missile weapons that normally require 2 slots in only 1 missile weapon slot. Dual frickin' rifles. What is Ask Deep Seek? Anyway, giant hands, dual wield rifles. I'm tempted to pick this up even though, like, I can't install it right now, and the next thing I want to install is this, which I could install right now. But this just works so well. I want both of these. Okay, can I make that happen? Can I buy both of these? Let's sell everything I have. It's not looking good. Ask Deep. The new AI that just dropped? I haven't heard of it. Not doing my job very well. Alright, what do I want to sell? I can sell this. I already have the tinkering skill tree. Oh, I should ask DeepSeek. Got it. I was having trouble understanding how the 4 words you posted fit together. Blame it on the fact that I'm a little sick. Okay, so let's put these 2 in my cart. I'm still short. Phase harmonic modulator, I don't care about. Dermal insulation, I care about a little bit. Quote-unquote water? No, I swear I'm drinking water. I am considering going to get a glass of whiskey. Oh, this glow sphere, I don't need that anymore. Did I put the dermal insulation in? No. Okay, so yeah, I can afford both of these. Let's get both of these. Good call, Kyle. Thank you for making me Google that. Alright, dope. Is that the only Gutsmonger here at the Stilt? I don't remember. There are no points of interest nearby? Oh, I guess I never actually fully explored everything here. It doesn't know about... Okay, so I think I know what country of origin this AI comes from. Yeah, let's just do a quick check-in with... Okay, Apple Farmer's Daughter and Mechanist Convert. Apple Farmer's Daughter is one of the most dangerous NPCs in the game. Because if I were to look at this NPC with the L key, if I were to highlight her with this square here, I would immediately fall in love with her, and I would become lovesick, which drops my intelligence, I think my willpower, and I think my mental armor. So, don't look at the Apple Farmer's Daughter. She will steal your heart and your mind. But what else was here? 3 chefs, not interested. I'll be interested in chefs when I have more disposable income. But right now, I'm just looking for... Well, a gunsmith could be pretty cool. A $200 accurate simulation of Apple Farmer Daughters. Yeah. Yep. They are a beautiful and scary bunch. Or bushel. How much to identify this? Oh, the gunsmith. I would have to actually buy the weird artifact to to examine it. No, thank you. Okay, no gutsmiths, or what do you call them? Gutsmongers? And there's our jeweler. Okay, that's about all I wanted to see. You know what, let's take things a bit cautiously, and let's just go back to the rusted archways, and install our new stabilizer arm locks to improve our accuracy. I might, maybe I would install the giant hands if I could, but even with the credits I'm carrying around in my pocket, I just don't have the license points. Come on, bear, die. Is that pure sap? No, salty honey. Anything else here? A dawn glider. This is the thing that can set you on fire from a distance. So let's treat it with respect and shoot it in the face. Okay, there's 2 of them, and it set me on fire from a distance. I put the fire out. Okay, I still need to attack it from range because it's flying, so I can't hit it in melee. Wow, I could really use some stabilizer arm locks to improve my accuracy. Okay, that's 1 down. Let's try getting the other. Okay, it set me on fire as well, but I put myself out. I'm burning again, that's great. Okay, I'm gonna rest until healed by hiding behind here, and continuing to hide behind here. I think it's chasing me. Okay, did it chase me? I'm just watching my, mini-map to see if it shows up as a red dot. Yep, there it is. Okay, let's zoom out so I can see it. That is pretty far away to try and hit it. Okay, it hit me. Let's mark it and attack. Okay, I'm burning again. And it's dead. Okay. Reload. And continue auto-exploring. Hopefully we find some books in here for more free XP. Doctor, I'm glad you're so happy that we killed the dawn gliders. Okay. Oh, I'm lost. I forgot. And now I'm not lost. And there is a whole flock of dawn gliders. I am torn because that's a nice little bit of XP. But yeah, a gaggle of dawn gliders. That's a nice little bit of XP, but that's also a lot of things that can set me on fire. So let's try and do this, but let's try and do it a little cautiously. How do we do it cautiously? I don't know. I think we stay near the edge of the map so that when that happens, not everything aggroes me at once. Okay, the other one is about to shoot at me, so I'm going to come over here and hope... Yes, one of them followed me. And one of them is dead. And I'm at full health. Can they chase you across the map? They can chase you from screen to screen, yeah. But they can't ranged attack you from one screen to another. They can melee attack you. So if I'm standing here at the very edge of the map, then we can be melee attacking each other if we're just trying to move into each other's space. But we can't ranged attack each other. Okay, well, there it is. right next to me. Let's take a step back. Okay. I managed to pull it across into this map. Is it still flying? It's still flying. Need to reload. Okay. Reload and heal. Hey, buddy, welcome back. Buddy just got back from his walk. I am really feeling whatever I've been coming down with. It's not like bad enough to call off work, but it's bad enough that I want to call off work. Okay. Let's let this guy use his fire attack on me. I guess it's still on cooldown. I guess he had already done that. Cool, level 15. Okay, there's still 2 of them. Let's see if we can aggro just this one. Yes, he's coming towards me. Good. And now as long as I don't accidentally shoot the other, which is a possibility... There, he's dead. Now we only have 1 dog glider to deal with. Dope. All dog gliders are dead. Now let's think about... Oh, I have an attribute point to spend. Nice. We could put it in intelligence or willpower, which are our 2 lowest attributes, but I think I want more agility. I want more accuracy. I want to really lean into the ranged plan. So let's just dump that there. And now let's go to skills and see how we can make ourselves even better at range. Maybe. Or maybe we'll take care of some other thing. Do we have a Kimbo, actually? We don't have a Kimbo, and we don't have enough skill points for it. But we also don't have giant hands. So it's not that useful to us just yet. It does seem like if we go the giant hands route, we won't be dual pistoling it, we will be dual rifling it. So let's take a quick look in the rifle skill tree. Nothing really that interests me. Suppressing fire, kind of, but not so much. I think I want to save. Yeah, I want to save my skill points. Okay, no longer lost. So back to this map, and let's unmark that historic site because I'm not going to go there anymore. I noticed some ruins. Yeah, let's take a look at some ruins. Tungsten, first by-war. A becoming nook, right here on the surface. That's nice. I'm gonna mark that in my journal. Oh, I haven't put the same hotkey on my PC as I have on my Mac. Okay, there's a becoming nook right here. Which also means there's gonna be some cybernetics in the rack, right? Okay, I am unable to auto-explore because there's a single giant scorpion very far away from me. Let's try and take care of this. Where is it? Seems like it's gone. More books, yay! And an illuminated book that's worth even more. I don't know if it's worth more XP, it's definitely worth more money. Okay, giant centipedes right here. Probably with a nest. So let's see if we can take them out. Wait, why are they just ignoring me? Where are they going? Okay, there's a lot of them. But probably not infinite. Yeah, there's the nest. So technically infinite unless I kill the nest. Okay, more giant scorpions. I think this is one that ran away. Come on, check the becoming nook. Check the cybernetics rack. I want to see what they have. Wait, is there... Cannot find a path. Oh, okay. Well, let's try that again. Actually, here. Why should I find a path when my pickaxe can find a path for me? There we go. Weird artifact. This is anchor spikes implant. You cannot be forced to move by physical means. Spikes tipped with crysteel are sutured to the skeleton and shoot through the skin and ground when tensed. Cool. You cannot be forced to move by physical means. That's somewhat useful. And the other one is communications interlock. I forget what that one is. Between multi-pronged stick tool and cipher box, one can interface with all available robotic ports. You rebuke robots as if you were 5 levels higher. Rebuke robots is not something I ever use, but maybe I should. It can turn robots to fight for you, and it's something that all Truekins start out with. So I'll get these, because I think they're low weight. But what I'm really here for is... Oh, first to upgrade my license. And now... stabilizer arm locks. And I'll put it on my right arm. Don't befriend the robots? Why not? I mean, I'm not befriending them, I'm rebuking them. I'm saying, hey, listen, I'm a Truekin. You should be serving me. And then they serve me. Okay, well, that's what I wanted to do. I was headed to a different becoming nook, and I found this one. So we could go to Bela and do the Deer People quest that I just picked up at the Stilt. But I'm feeling a little bold, and I feel like at least once per stream, we should try to find the legendary pistol that we learned the location of. It's about 5 parasangs north of Gritgate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we know we already checked this entire square parasang. So let's check there. And a parasang, in case you don't know, is just a unit of distance in this game. Each tile on the world map is a square parasang. Okay, so let's check this entire region of the jungle. Ooh, a slumberling. Are they still tough for me, or are they average now? No, they're still tough. I think I could take on a slumberling. Good thing about slumberlings is that if you don't bother them, they will stay asleep basically forever, unless something bothers them. Actually, finding a slumberling in a cave is pretty dangerous because bats are aggressive towards them. So unless you kill all the bats in the cave, chances that one of them attacks the slumberling is pretty high. Okay, I want the sweet XP that this slumberling has. So let's see if I can take it out. Okay, it charged me. And now it's right up close to me, but I am doing pretty good damage with my ranged weapon, so I'm gonna keep shooting it. Last thing I did was I hit it for 3 damage, so let's see what my melee weapon does. Also 3 damage. And 4 damage. Okay, it is doing a number on me, and it's only injured, not wounded, not badly wounded. Gotta get the poke flute to wake them up. Normally, yes, but little known fact, shooting Snorlax with a rifle works too. Okay, so I'm a little scared now. I'm gonna menacing stare him and try and get him to run away from me. He's overwhelmed with terror. Excellent. So am I. So I'm going to sprint in the other direction, and hopefully he won't chase me. Okay, my sprint is done. I'm going to take this opportunity to heal. I healed fully. Now let's see if I can find him before he heals fully. Kyle, it's one of the, more recent generations. They've gone a bit edgy. Okay, I can't find him. I did find enough Naftali Tinker, though, so I guess I'll kill him instead. No wonder I was doing no damage with my melee weapon. I still have my pickaxe equipped. That's really annoying. Okay, back to using my sword. Alright. How is a Naftali Tinker? Well, how is a Naftali Forager? Trivial and average. Okay, not so bad. My swords turned green? Yeah, they're covered in slime. Slime-stained carbide longsword. Because when I was in that cave earlier, I was killing slimes, and they slimed all over me. So, that's slime-stained, that's slime-stained, that's slime-stained. I could use a dram of water to clean them up, but doesn't really make a difference. Okay, that guy's just dead, because I'm awesome. This guy could be scary, so let's not let him get close. Is that guy scary? I forget. Easy, a Jeer. He's equipped with a short bow. Okay, so he's a Naftali ranged guy. Let's take him out from up close then. Same with this guy. Same with this guy. Okay, they're literally coming out of the woodwork now. Okay, wasn't so bad. Gonna keep exploring. I assume I'll find that slumberling at some point, yes, and he will probably be back to perfect health, yes. Do I want to take him on again? Yes. Even though I barely escaped with my life last time. But that was when I was attacking him with a pickaxe. Okay, I'd like to start the fight with him as far away from me as possible. Where can I get a good angle on him? Stupid jungle. This isn't working out for me. I guess this is about as good as I can do. And he immediately charged me. So let's whack him with our sword. That's 7 damage. With another 4 from what? from my offhand weapon. Okay, he's injured and he's stunned. So he's not doing anything as long as I can keep him stunned. He's no longer stunned. He's hurting me a lot, but he's wounded now. So I'm going to menacing stare him, and he's overwhelmed with terror. I'm going to take a few steps. Oh, he fell asleep. Okay, that probably means he's going to heal more quickly. So what should I do? Can I hit him from here? He's sprinting at me now. I hit the tree. Great. I'm gonna charge him. Okay, now I'm gonna sprint away. Yeah, he's badly wounded, but he lapsed back into hibernation. Snorlax is weak to punches? Well, I'm not going to drop all my weapons and start punching him. I'm going to get a little bit more distance. Okay. Is he marked? Now he is. Let's try and hit him one more time. And by one more time, I mean I'm gonna just press this button until it works. Yay! The bloody slumberling dies. And we got 525 XP. Next time, Kyle, next time I'll kick him. I'm lying, I won't. Okay. We explored this place thoroughly, and we didn't find the legendary pistol we're looking for. So we keep going. I see stuff, and so I stop exploring. Goat folk. Well, I did swear vengeance on them. Can I hit him from here? Ooh, yes I can, but I could also hit this innocent hermit. If he were so innocent, he wouldn't be standing in the way of my bullets. That's a crime. Okay. There is somebody throwing, I think, explosives. Yes. This guy down here is more of a threat. Yep. He just hit me with an explosive for 15 damage. I hit him for 15. And he died. Nice. He did drop a carbide battle axe, which I don't think I have axe skill, but it could be good money. And we're just gonna keep on taking out the goat folk, because they killed my dog and I will never forgive them. Okay, this isn't going well. Let's shoot him. There we go. He dropped some ape fur gloves and a weird artifact. What's the weird artifact? A nano-pneumatic jackhammer. That is basically a high-powered pickaxe. So that's pretty good. It does take up both hand slots and a back slot. But, I mean, it's at least worth selling. And the ape fur gloves are 1 AV. What am I wearing? 1 AV. And if I remember correctly, ape fur gloves give you... Oh, cold resist. That's pretty good. I don't like that it's minus 100 reputation with apes, but cold resistance is pretty good. Alright, is that a hammer? I'll take that. Alright, I see a goat folk bully in the distance. Let's take him out. Wow, this is going poorly. There we go. Counterweighted carbide dagger. That's probably better than whatever I'm using, right? regular carbide dagger. So counterweighted means plus to hit. Is that right? +1 to hit, yeah. So yeah. No, don't equip it instead of my sword. Dum-dum. There you go. Okay, not seeing any legendary pistols here. But remember, everything I'm doing is getting me XP, so it's not so bad. Uh-oh. Chitinous puma. These things are fast and they charge you. Let's see if I can take him out before he gets to me. Nope, he charged me. He? She? Doesn't say. Wounded. Badly wounded. Dead. How much lead slugs do I have? I still have 1,500 bullets. I'm fine. Okay, that guy is gonna annoy me. Am I hitting him? No, probably not. How about you? I'm very not used to doing a ranged build. I'm used to being completely ineffective at range and relying on charge and sprinting to get close to enemies to deal any damage to them. This is kind of nice, being able to be completely off safe at a distance. Yeah. Did I bring the Master Ball to capture the legendary pistol? I haven't found one yet, actually. Why is my quickness only at 90? Why is my quickness at 90? Will it tell me? No. Maybe it's something I'm wearing? Why are my willpower and ego low? What's going on? Oh, I'm shamed. -4 DV, -4 to hit, -4 willpower, -4 ego, -10 quickness. Yeah, that explains it. One of these guys shouted insults at me and shamed me. Okay, I did see a robot. Shall we try to rebuke him? How does that work? I didn't look at the apple girl. No, that's not why I'm shamed. You admonish a robot into following your commands. Level plus ego based difficulty check. Let's try it. Rebuke what robot? Oh, it's melee range. Okay, so I just waited for him to get up close to me, and now... Your argument does not compute. Can I try again? No, it's 80 turns cooldown. Okay, well, let's just shoot him in the face. He's dead. Cool. What part of the map am I at? I'm currently at the northwest corner, so let's go south. One of these days, I'm going to find this legendary pistol. And it will be a glorious day. By that time, I'll probably already be dual-wielding rifles, so maybe it won't be so glorious. Chitinous puma. Come on, hit it. Where did... Oh, there it is. I found it. Good news. I found the puma. It's injured. It's wounded. And it's dead. Ooh, another robot. Another chance to rebuke him. Give it a try. I rebuke the unplanished godhead into submission. He is rebuked. He is fighting a Naftali tinker. He is considered my companion. I have replaced my dog with a robot. That's pretty awesome. Join me, robot. Okay, these guys are again appearing from nowhere. And they're doing quite a number on me. He is a good boy, isn't he? I'm gonna sprint away and let... Actually, I wonder if I can name him. But I'm gonna let him take care of them. Hey you, blood-stained unplanished godhead. Would you like a name? Yes. Let's see. Okay, names in chat for my robot friend. While I drink some absinthe. JK, it's water. Sandals. That's a good one. That's a good one. That makes me really hope he lives for a while. Jordak? No. That one... That's not a good name for anyone. Alright. I'm thinking sandals is the way we have to go. I usually go with the first option presented to me. So why mess with success? Instead of unplanished godhead, your name is Sandals. And I think I can change the color too? No, never mind. Hello, Sandals. Can I chat with you? Beep boop, let's trade. You have a star apple and a fried processing core. Did I fry your processing core? Thank you, Ryan. And I just want to say I'm so glad that you can all be here for this auspicious occasion. Okay, where am I again? I'm in the southwest, so let's go east. It'd be cool if he could sort of explore for me. Just play the game for me. Sandal said boop beep. Classic. Yeah, it's a good joke, right? Alright, bloodstained sandals. Do we have anything here? Did Sandals fight something there? I didn't see. Still no legendary pistols. We're in the southeast, so let's go north. One of these days I'm gonna Google, who just froze me? I'm frozen. Am I frozen? I'm not frozen. I'm just very cold. And Sandals isn't frozen either. Sandals is taking on an ice frog. So let's take out this cat as quickly as possible. And try and help him out. Actually, the frog has decided to ignore Sandals. And now I'm being double teamed by a cat and a frog. It's not going well. Actually, you know what? How about the frog is overwhelmed with terror? There you go. Goodbye, frog. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, cat's dead. Let's go find that frog. Looks like Sandals is off to find it too. Okay, hello frog. Are you still overwhelmed with terror? You're not. Okay. You did cold damage to me, but you didn't freeze me. And you're dead now. And so is the... whatever that was. Leech. Alright, that went well. Another leech. Lots of leeches in this area. That's a staircase. I don't know if a staircase is going to lead me to the legendary, pistol that I'm looking for. But it's the best thing I found so far. Okay, let's see. What do I see? I see a spark tick, electrofuge. And a cave spider? Yep. And a quillipede. And another cave spider. And an arconaut? Yeah. Okay. So, oh, and a giant beetle. And another giant beetle. Okay, so I have shown up to a very busy party. Let's see what I can do here. Alright, the electrofuge disappeared. There it is. No, I wanted to mark the electrofuge. Let's go back upstairs so that they don't cut off my line of retreat. And let's see if we can face just one of them at a time. Just the one who's on the stairs. Okay, nobody's following us now. Did they kill each other? I think they may have killed each other. Okay, if I take that shot, Sandals is in the way. Do robots repair themselves? Like, is Sandals damaged at all? He's in perfect health. Does he repair? I don't know. Okay, 2 quillipedes across the river. Let's take them out if we can. Alright, I lost sight of them. I accidentally hit Sandals, but it worked out in the end. Uh-oh, Sandals is injured. Lightly damaged, which I think is robot speak for injured. Okay, I wonder if Sandals can just take this guy on his own. Pick target? No, I just want to see if my target is already marked. I don't want to waste a turn marking him, but I don't think he is. There, I did 14 damage to, I think, the quillipede. Sandals is not looking okay, so I'm not going to continue shooting. Sandals is alive and badly damaged. Okay, Sandals, let's go back upstairs, huh? Sandals? There you are. You're still badly damaged. Let's wait 100 turns. Okay, cool. So Sandals can repair himself. Continuing to explore. Ooh, that's a yellow bear. That's like a bark biter or something? Yeah. Stumpier legs than his Ursine's cousins support a back-breaking slab of fur-matted muscle weight. His long nasal bone is crowned by 4 cutlass canines, wood sharpened for cutting through trunk rather than climbing it. That's scary. That's kind of scary. Do I want to be here? Ooh, and thirst thistle. If these guys hit me, they'll drain the water from my body. But not if they're dead. Let's try and kill this bark biter. I really don't want to swim across this river. Hey, what's that statue? Statue of Bel wears its tremendous weight in polished marble. He wields his epochal aegis, storied for obstructing a swirling gas cloud in the starry dawn. That sounds cool. Oh, and there's a chest in the middle of the river. I don't think it can contain my legendary that I'm looking for, because it would have to be a purple chest to have a legendary, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I have attracted the attention of the bark biter, but also killed it, so that's good. Alright, I want to mark this puma, but it has now disappeared. Where are you? Whatever, I really just want to get to this chest. Okay, the puma is fighting a robot. Is that my robot? Sandals, what are you doing down there? I said I didn't want to swim across this river. Alright, fine. Okay, I'm being attacked in the middle of a river. There's a centipede, there's a knoll worm. No, I'm not having a fight in the middle of a river. There. Let's check this weird artifact. Wet freezing iron battle axe. I'm sure. Sandals, you're alive. Huzzah. Yeah, last time you saw me fight in the water, it didn't end up well for me. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm very hesitant right now. Actually, is there wine in this? Ooh, 6 grams of wine. Let's set that to auto collect wine. And now auto explore. And you are some sort of miner. A freeze miner, which means there's probably freeze mines all over the place, and I just haven't seen them. There they are. I am frozen solid. Huh, interesting. Just a big underground river with no way further down. I thought there was always a way further down. Nope. Okay, well, that's it. That's all this place had. Sandals is stuck and blocking my way. What do I do about that? Sandals, can you get out of the way, please? Fine, I will dig through the earth to get around you. Oh, I'm auto-exploring with my pickaxe now, and... okay, there is still nothing to find. Back to my blood-stained carbide longsword. And now, back up to the surface. I'm to the east, so there's one more square that we can check out. That frog is dead. Many frogs. Many, many frogs. I am too frozen to shoot my gun. Okay, one of you needs to go away. I vote you. You are overwhelmed with terror. And now your friend is dead. I survived. You know, wandering the wasteland with a robot is not quite as cool as wandering the wasteland with a dog. Oh. That doesn't mean I should shoot him, though. Should have named the robot Eve. I can probably rename it again, but it does look like Eve, doesn't it? But no, I like Sandals. I think that's the perfect name. Shot him again, I think. Still looking for that legendary pistol. Oh. Oh, there's a goat folk here. Is he gonna kill me? He's not gonna kill me. He can't kill me. Alright. Well, we've searched another square parasang, found no legendary pistol, and I think I'm gonna call it. I was planning on streaming longer tonight, just because I've been streaming 2 hours every stream, and I don't know, it's not really enough to scratch the itch. But I'm losing my voice, and my head is starting to hurt, and I'm getting congested, so I think I'm going to go rest. Where am I in Wind and Truth? Basically the same place I was the last time I told you where I was. Let me see. Let me give you a more detailed status report. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I am in the middle of chapter 59, called Whatever It Takes, which is a little bit less than halfway through day 5. Sandals says take a break. Yeah, Sandals is right. Sandals really has my best interest at heart. Okay. Thanks a ton, y'all, for showing up. I always love hanging out with friends in chat. And I figure I'll be... yeah, I know I have a lot more to read, but I'm not really a reader. I'm too lazy for that. I can't read, remember? We discovered this. But anyway, I'll be back Wednesday. See y'all next time.